Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB, the show coming up. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Martinez. What do we need to know here?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
The batter now, number 22.
Number 22.
That's hard hit on the line. Preciado hooks it away for the out. And there's one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hopkins takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Manny Ramirez. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Brian Bayo. How about a scouting report on him?
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
For the Reds,
leading off, Barry Larkin. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot early if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Billy Hamilton in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Bayo, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Pete Rose, the next to hit, takes ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Got it! Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
World Series Game 5. Now here is David Ortiz. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
0-2.
For me, Boo, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Larkin on to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers went deep in his most recent game. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Caught and missed, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ron Gant. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Batting fifth, right fielder.
And here is Reggie Sanders. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra base.
Off-balance speed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Bench. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stretches out and hauls it in. Reds go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, number 10. Martinez back to work. Ripped to short. Will throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Roman Anthony.
So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Yeah, that's fouled off. Martinez, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Top of the third, no score. Next offering way off the plate. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Cincinnati, stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Line drive, short hop to third. And he boots it.
Batting 8th, first baseman, number 19.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
And here's the first baseman. There's the strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really.
Ellie on his way to second. Pitching for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. And that is out of play. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now, Barry Larkin. There's the strike. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and we are still scoreless. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, number 22. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Now batting, right fielder, Jarren Duran.
Go ahead run on base. Now batting Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Preciado snags it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And stepping in for Boston, Manny Ramirez. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ramirez recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Next offering away upstairs.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Headed towards the corner. Sanders pulls it in on the run.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Grounded out his first time up. There's your strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Ripped on the ground to second. Larkin sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Billy Hamilton. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Anthony makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting number 22.
Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Rose. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
0-2 is the count.
All tied up here in Game 5 of the World Series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Now here is Ron Gant. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. Strikes him out with 100. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And we're still knotted at 0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
And there's a foul ball. And Devers hits that one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one's gone. A massive home run. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch. And I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty, one away, and the batter will be the shortstop. Ball one there. And he grounds one to the right side. Larkin. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The center fielder, Roman Anthony.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Roman Anthony grounded out his first time. This one in the air. Rose drifts towards it. And that'll do it. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. World Series Game 5.
For the Reds.
Now it's the right fielder, Reggie Sanders. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And a swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a ground ball. Devers steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Smoked on the ground, a second. In time to Devers. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Kenny Jansen. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's
well looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds 0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and here's the catcher, Masataka Yoshida. Martinez back to work.
Well, he's just glad that he got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Second baseman, number
so the
22.
lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. 1 for 2. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Hamilton makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now the right fielder, Jaron Duran. 2 in this one. And that one in the air center field. Larkin makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now batting left fielder,
Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. Ramirez measures 6 feet even, a career batting average over 300, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Finch makes the play, and that is that. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, number 19.
First baseman,
Well, these
number
fans
19.
definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. Goes down looking.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
For the Reds, designated hitter, TJ Friedel.
TJ Friedel will hit next. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with a loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit
batting,
strikeouts,
second
he should be able to
baseman,
rack up some more before he's
Larkin.
done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Barry Larkin getting ready to hit. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Reds down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the 7th. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Devers now. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 5. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. To first, and Devers is set down.
Now batting, number 55.
And next for the Red Sox, number 55. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one. The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder, number 2.
And a pitch. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
Pete Rose, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Hard hit, right side. In time to Devers, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Ron Gant, the next to hit for the Reds. That one missed.
No strike.
And that one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Two down, nobody on. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds.
back, and a new arm on the mound to
Number
start the
55.
8th. Taylor Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Shortstop, number 10.
High fly ball down the left field line. Preciado. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away now.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out. And you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. And a base hit up the middle. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
First and second. 2 outs. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side, hard hit. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
now
for the
here
Reds,
is Reggie
right
Sanders.
fielder, Reggie Sanders.
That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Strike 3, got him swinging. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next to hit, Johnny Bench. Right through there for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
He goes down looking. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Brew. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in Game 5 of the World Series. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Rogers back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hamilton makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
So now the DH spot, David Ortiz. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Check swing went around, and that is strike 2. To the right side. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th.
Now
running out of chances to pad the lead.
Rafael Devers.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Bottom of the 9th, in now for the Reds, number 19.
First baseman, number 19.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, TJ.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Friedel in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that one is lifted in the air. Duran sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Well, just very efficient out there on the mound. I mean, just a great outing. He's just now getting to 100 pitches. Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Cincinnati, Barry Larkin.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's through there for a strike. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Billy Hamilton. Ball 1, no strikes.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front.
Sends it to center, and this should be it. And it is over. The Red Sox are once again champions of the baseball world.
Congratulations to the World Series champions. Incredibly special team. So proud of these players. I know the fans back in their hometown. Everybody going nuts right now. It's going to be such an amazing reception when they return home.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.